Ladies and gentlemen, buyers, good afternoon and a warm welcome to another special Harcourts Rata and Co Auctioneer at number 15 Marshall Drive in Mill Park. My name is Robert Ozzimo. It gives me great pride and pleasure to represent the company of Harcourts Rata and Co each and every single week. I'm joined here today by some of my award-winning team in blue. They're here for your assistance. Should you require their advice, please feel free to approach either Irvi, Leon, Aman, Jay, Chelsea, and of course Ron Singh. And we've got Julian floating around too somewhere. There he is, all the way in the back, Julian Carvalho. And of course Ron Singh, who I'm sure many, if not all of you, have had the great pleasure of becoming acquainted with throughout the marketing campaign. Buyers, let me share with you now the following announcements, which are in place to help you bid and buy with confidence. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that remain available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price as the auctioneer. I'll indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides for fines for such actions. The rules permit for vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. The contract of sale has been on display prior to today's auction. It reads that today, Harcourts Rata & Co sells on behalf of the vendor all these land together with any improvements described in the attached copy of title volume 9522 folio 142, or as it's more commonly known to you and I as number 15 Marshall Drive here in Mill Park. Today, once the property is sold, we will call on the successful purchaser to pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price upon the fall of the hammer and the signing of the contracts to take place here today, and the balance will be paid at settlement in a flexible 30 to 60 days time, at which time the vendor will provide the lucky buyer with vacant possession of the property. All in all, quite a straightforward contract. Everything is in here. Everything is quite clear. Buyers, with my highest recommendation, what we offer you for your consideration and competition here today. Quite a special location here in Marshall Drive, and I might just add, quite a special home. You can see the love and care that the vendors have put into this home over the years, the memories that have been created. It's one of those special homes at the moment that you walk through the front door, it just feels like home. And not that you would ever want to leave once you're here, but if you were to venture out into Marshall Drive, you'd find a plethora of infrastructure at your fingertips. Easy access to shopping as close as Stable Shopping Centre, not far away at all from Westfield Plenty Valley, where you'll also find South Morang Station providing simple access into the city, or a little bit up further down Plenty Road, Tram 86 providing an alternative route into the city. Plenty of schooling options, both primary and secondary, both private and public, and of course not far away at all from tertiary education. So those of you that want to keep your kids close as they go through their university years, well, you've got the opportunity here, and an opportunity to do it with style. The journey starts right here for you and your family today to bid and buy number 15 Marshall Drive. Our instructions are very clear. We'd love to see a sold site on the board at the end of this auction. So buyers, if you would like to be the one to place the sticker on the board when all is said and done, right now is your time to reserve that right. Where can I see a fair and reasonable starting bid for 15 Marshall Drive? Who'd like to start us off, buyers? I don't mind the call. I'm in your hands. Tell me where you like. Always the quietest part of an auction is when I ask for some money and everybody tends to go a little bit quiet. The time where buyers either work on their tan or consider their strategy. Which strategy do you employ? What is the best way to put yourself in the box seat, to start high, start low? Well, I can tell you from experience, buyers, it's important to start from a position of strength, to show every other potential competitor here today that the keys belong to you, that you've marked your territory and staked your claim. The opportunity is now, buyers. Where can I see you start? I've got my instructions. I've had my say. We're here to sell. If you're here to buy, this is your time, your opportunity. Who'd like to start us off, buyers? I don't mind the call. In your hands. Oh, perhaps a few shy bidders among us here today. Was that a bid, sir? At 700,000, a bit light on, but I'll go with you at 7 now. 700,000 fairly been offered. At 700 the bid. At 700,000 bids here on my left against everyone else at 7. At 700,000 now. At 700,000 fairly been offered here on the left at 7 now. At 700,000. Any better bid, any better offer than 700,000, surely. Bargain basement buying at that should be sea of hands at that level. Everybody should have their hands up at 700,000. At 700,000, bid there now for the first call. At 700,000, are we done? At 700,000 now, twice at 700, Are we done? Finished. At 700,000 for the third and final call. At 700,000. All done. All finished. Silent. Out. At 700,000. Buyers, consider the property, consider the location right here in the heart of Mill Park, where we've got access to absolutely everything. And there's been so much capital growth in the Marshall Drive and the surrounding streets in recent years. An opportunity for you and your family to secure your future by way of future capital growth at 700,000. I'll move along then at 725. And was that a bid? At 705. I'll take 10 if it helps. So I was hoping for 25. At 705, I'll get you in front at 705. We'll go the long way around. At 705,000, the bid's there. It's against you at 705. At 705,000, give me a big bid in response. At 705,000. At 710 now, at 710. At 710,000, your five still good with me, so if you got it. At 710,000, the bid's there now at 710. At 710,000, 15 now if you like. At 710,000, fairly been offered at 710. At 710,000, first call at 710. At 710,000, second call at 10. At 710,000 for the third and final call. At 710,000, are we done? Finished. Silent out, won't take the 12. I'll move along with a vendor bid at 15 and invite you back in for 20 if you like. At 715,000, make it 20 in the rise. At 715, the bid. At 715,000, fairly been offered against you at 715 now. At 715,000 for the first call. At 715, are we all done? Second call at 715, done. Finished. Third, final call at 715,000. Are we all done? All finished. Silent out at 715. At 20 and welcome back at 720,000 bids there. Opportunity here at 720 now. At 720,000, 25 if you like. At 720,000, fairly been offered now, 720 the bid. At 720,000, fairly been offered here, my left. In front of you, sir, ma'am, your opportunity at 20 now. At 720,000, fairly been offered. At 720 the bid for the first call. At 720, all done. At 720,000 now, twice at 720, done. Finished. Third, final call at 720, at 25 and welcome back at 25, at 725 now. Got to give me a bigger bid, surely. At 725,000, it's at 40 and that's a great bid at 740,000 and welcome back at 40 now. At 740,000, big bid there, sir. Big bid requires a big bid in response. At 740 the bid's there. At 740,000, fairly been offered. At 740 the bid. At 740,000, fairly been offered now once at 740. At 740,000 twice. At 740, at 740,000 for the third and final call, at $740,000 the bid. Are we all done? Are we all finished? Silent, out at 740,000. Bids there, opportunity here, need to know. At 740,000, fairly been offered there. At 740,000 for the first call, second call, third, final call, at 740,000. All done, all finished. Silent, out at 740,000. Well, I'll move it along again then with a vendor bid at 50. At 750,000, it's back against you at 50 now. At 750,000, fairly been offered at 750. The bid's against you at 750 now. At 750,000, 60, can I suggest in the rise? At 750,000, fairly been offered. At 750,000, opportunity with everyone here now at 750 the bid. At 750,000. At 750,000, the bid. 60 surely. At 750,000 once. At 750, done. At 750,000 twice. At 750, done. Finished. Third, final call at $750,000 the bid. Are we all done? At 55, welcome back at 55. Again, same courtesy at 5 if you like. At 755, can't buy like that, sir. Nod your head or throw your hands up in the air. At 755,000, fairly been offered there at 755 the bid. At 755, got to be at least 60 in the rise. At 755,000 for the first call at 755. At 755,000 now, twice for 755. For the third and final call at $755,000 the bid. Are we done? Finished? Silent out at 755,000. Sir, ma'am, can you confirm that bid at 755? Bear with me one moment. I need to seek some instructions. I'll be back momentarily. Thank you. Oh, buyers, thank you for your patience. At 755,000, my instructions are clear. We've had a reduction in the reserve price. We've been instructed also to place a vendor bid on top at 765 in a bid to get a little bit closer, and we're not very far away at all. However, if there's no further bidding here, we will negotiate with the vendor on a private basis with every interested party here today. If you're here to buy, this is your opportunity to put yourself ahead of the game. Grab those keys out here or secure the box seat and the opportunity to negotiate with the vendor on an exclusive basis to the exclusion of every other buyer here today. So 765 to the bid. At 765 it's against you, ma'am, sir, at 765. If you'd like to come back in at 765,000, secure the rights to negotiate with the vendor exclusively. Need a bid on top of that at 765,000. Same courtesy here, sir. And ma'am, fresh bidding over there perhaps at 765,000 now for the first call at 765. Done. At 765,000 twice at 765. Done. Finished. Third, final call at $765,000 the bid. Are we all done? All finished. Silent. Out at 765. Ma'am, sir, we're definitely done. At 765.70, we'll get you back in front, give you the opportunity to negotiate exclusively with the vendor. At 765,000, if we do pass it in on my bid, we will negotiate with everybody here. I can't give you the exclusive right. So at 765,000, you've got the opportunity. Cost you 5 in the rise. At 65, can I say 70 now? At 765,000, thank you for your participation here today. At 765,000, first call, second call, third, final call, at 765,000, all done. Finished. Silent and out. Need to know there, Leon, at 765 before we pass in the rights. At 765,000, in or out at 765. I'll give you a moment to think about it at 765, or perhaps you can avoid the competition or the future competition at 765,000. Bids here against everyone at 765. At 765,000, need to know, Leon, Ron, at 765 now. First call at 765,000, done. Twice at 765, done and finished. Third, final call at 765, all done, all finished, silent, out at 765,000. Leon, I need clear instructions there at 765. So, ma'am, if you give me 5,000 on top at 770, we don't reach the vendor's reserve, we'll negotiate exclusively with you. It means we can't give the opportunity to any other buyer. You buy yourself a little bit of time, sir. At 765, can I say 70? Easy decision at 70. At 765, across the road, just sold for 840,000. We have a bidder here and a potential bidder under the tree. Can I say 65? Can I say 70? Need to know? No, at 765,000, my instructions are clear. First call, second call, third and final call at 765. All done, all finished, silent and out. Oh, buyers, as I said, my instructions are clear. We'll treat privately with you here. Any interested party? I'll take 2.5 for 767.5 at 767.5 and put yourself in the box seat there at 767.5. Same courtesy over here if you like at 767,500 now at 767.5. The bid's there, the rights to negotiate with the vendor are there. I can't negotiate with you after the auction. Cannot entertain any interest or any offers after the auction except those of the highest bidder at 767,500. Fairly been offered here. You've earned yourself the rights, it looks like, at 767.5 for the first call at 767.5. Done. Twice at 767,500. Done, finished. Third, final call at 767.5. Are we all done? All finished. Silent out at 767.5. You're definitely done over here. Ron, Leon, we're definitely done over there. Need to know. About to give the rights to the highest bidder at 767.5. I'll take 2.5 in the rise. 767.5 now. Fairly been offered. Bids there. Opportunity with your buy there, Ron, Leon, at 767,500. Once, twice, third, final call. 767.5. All done. All finished. Silent, out. Well, buyers, as I said, my instructions are clear. We treat privately with the highest bidder here today. Wish them all the best of luck in their negotiations to follow. We will be here for another 5 to 10 minutes if you have any questions for myself or one of my colleagues. Otherwise, enjoy the beautiful sunshine. Have a great